Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Blame It on the Stars, where we give you an inside look to what's going on in the universe so you can blame your problems on the stars. It is Jade here.
And it's Kara.
And this week, we'll be talking all about Mercury and Gemini. We are talking about it just a little bit earlier than usual, because if you listened to last week's episode, which was all about Gemini season, you would know that the Gemini season schedule is jam-packed and super busy. So that's why we're talking about it this week.
And just to give you a heads up, next week we will tell you everything you need to know about the new moon in Gemini and Mars in Taurus.
And with that being said, let's dive right into it. So Mercury enters Gemini on June 3rd at 3:37 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Per usual, the date and time are from the website astroseek.com. What you need to know. Mercury is the planet that rules over communication, and Gemini by nature is a very communicative sign. So when Mercury enters Gemini, your communication skills are significantly stronger. It's a lot easier for you to express yourself, to say what you're thinking and get thoughts out in writing or just in conversation. You might find that it's a really good time for negotiations, being social, doing any presentations or public speaking.
How this affects you is things are going to be going more smoothly in your thinking and communication. Gemini is known for its ability to adapt and think quickly. So this will help you analyze situations from different perspectives and to make decisions with ease. This is also a good time to problem solve, brainstorm, and learn something new.
So why this matters? Gemini is a very curious and versatile sign that thrives on variety. So when Mercury is in Gemini, you'll feel significantly more curious about the world around you. You're eager to learn new things, explore new topics, and engage in conversations that you find to be mentally stimulating. It's definitely a great time to open yourself up to new opportunities and experiences.
Something you might not know is that Mercury is at home in the sign of Gemini, meaning that it is able to fully express itself in that sign. Mercury's energy is going to be very strong during this time, and your communication and thinking will go a bit more smoothly. This again makes it a good time to communicate and problem solve, as you're able to quickly process new information and complete tasks that require a lot of mental energy.
If you're wondering how long this transit lasts, Mercury will enter Cancer on June 17th at 5:07 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you have between June 3rd and June 17th to really enjoy Mercury in Gemini.
And per usual, certain signs will be affected more than others. The signs that are most affected by Mercury and Gemini are Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces placements. By placements, we mean Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, or Mars placements only.
Now, there are some key dates you're going to want to pay attention to while Mercury is in Gemini. The first is on June 4th. Mercury will trine Pluto and Mercury will conjunct Jupiter. Both happen on the same day. With Mercury trine Pluto, there's a lot of deep insight and intense mental focus. You might feel more willing to have deep conversations with friends and loved ones. If there's any problem solving that needs to be done, you're more willing to do more research and investigation to uncover the true meaning behind a certain situation or to get the result that you are looking for. With Mercury conjunct Jupiter, you are feeling very optimistic and maybe even enthusiastic. This is a great time for learning, sharing ideas, and communicating with others.
And then on June 9th, Mercury will be sextile the North Node. This aspect will bring you new opportunities for growth and progress in your communication and learning endeavors. You might encounter people who challenge you to think differently or offer new information that will help you align your actions with your path in life. This is a good time to move forwards as you are working towards your goals and to embrace any new connections that might come your way.
And then on June 12th, Mercury will square Saturn. Mercury squaring Saturn can bring some challenges or obstacles when it comes to expressing yourself. You might feel a little bit more restricted or limited when it comes to saying what's on your mind. This could possibly lead to certain delays, frustrations, or just challenges in general that come from not saying what you need to in the moment. It's going to be really important that you are approaching any tasks that need to get done during the day with patience and discipline. That will help you work through any obstacles that might arise.
And lastly, on June 17th, Mercury will be square Neptune. This aspect can cloud your thinking and lead to confusion or misunderstandings in your communication. On this day, it can be hard to see things clearly, or you might have a tendency to be idealistic. So it's essential that you are cautious of any information that you come across and to trust your intuition to guide you through any uncertainties that might come up. Be mindful when making any decisions on this day or entering into any new agreements or commitments.
And that is it for this week's episode. Just a reminder, next week we're talking about the new moon in Gemini and Mars entering Taurus. So make sure that wherever you are listening to this podcast, you are subscribed and have notifications turned on so you don't miss when we post next week. But that is all for now, and we'll see you all next Monday. Bye.